Don't retire, refire. I don't think I've met almost anybody that hasn't had a great idea, product, service that they would like to start as a business, or maybe just offer that in and of itself, which really ends up being a business, especially if you were to take the online approach. So that's the basis of Boomer Builds a Business. Hi, I'm Rob. I'm 63 years old, live in Fort Smith, Arkansas. I don't have anything that would give me a material advantage over anybody else that might consider building a business. I'm not wealthy. I'm actually still working, so I guess that's actually an advantage in some respects. I'm not dependent on this business making money right away, but I'm sure there's plenty of people my age, older or younger, that probably have better resources as far as throwing money and capital at a business. I will say, in full disclosure, the business I'm going to build is something I have been working on and off for probably 10 years. And I'll get into some more of the specifics of that later. But as of right now, it's a nothing. It's zero revenue, so I would say it's really a zero value business. And so I'd actually thought about naming this, and I still am going to, within the confines of Boomer Builds a Business, call it 011. So I just mentioned it's a zero revenue business, so really let's just say zero valuation. But my plan is to take it from zero in 1 year to $1 billion. Now that may sound like hype, and I almost didn't, I didn't name the whole podcast or vlog about 011 because that would seem a little pretentious. And I like the name Boomer Builds a Business. I want to encourage anybody, really, but especially somebody that's older. Don't sit back. You've got a lot more to offer. I think it's a lot more fun doing something as opposed to just flat out retiring. And so yeah, get up and challenge yourself. Part of what I'm going to use is the incredible resources that are evolving, such as AI, and then of course all the video and internet platforms. And but that's something everybody listening here probably understands a lot of this already. But don't think that you have to put a lot of extra effort into, building the groundwork to start a business, because so much of the infrastructure is out there. And especially if you're going to attack it like I'm basically going to attack it, and that is a digital product. So if you've got an idea, especially a digital idea, wow, there's no time like the present to just jump out there and start something. And now, the basis, again, this Boomer Builds a Business is not the business. It's just basically going to be me keeping a record of what I'm actually going to build. And that particular business is going to have its own vlog, its own channel. It's going to be titled StretchStride. It's about a training regimen that I discovered accidentally when I was a college basketball player many moons ago. And like I told you earlier in this video, that I've actually worked on trying to implement it, get it out there to the masses, because it's simply human movement that I discovered that can increase vertical jump as much as 5 inches or more after training one session. It also impacts broad jump, quickness, speed, anything that can loosen your body up enough to increase your vertical jump over 5 inches, obviously is going to have a positive impact on any lower body movement. The thing that I discovered originally, it impacted me. I knew it would work. I tried through years of just getting people, my friends, my cousins, my nephews, nieces, to do the routine. and just had a difficult time, and I'll go into more about why. And so after many, many years, I finally thought, gosh, I can't die with this secret. I really feel like I have flubber. And I thought, I can't die with it. So I decided to get serious about 10 years ago, try to introduce it. Now, originally, I was just trying to get the word out. I just wanted to have people perform the best that they can perform, because I know I can impact any athlete. I've done enough study cases of my own that I know it works. Now, having said that, at that point, I really did only have what they call anecdotal evidence. And so at one point, somebody recommended I get a scientific or a college scientific experiment done, and I did. Dr. Eli Langford with Brigham Young University. I arranged with him strictly over line. Never actually have met the man in person, but corresponded, and I funded the study, but I had no influence on it. And this has actually reached statistical significance, which is a term they use in scientific studies. It reached it for vertical jump, broad jump, quickness, and speed. So what I'm saying is, I've actually had a routine that I think I can turn into a business. For the last 10 years, I've actually tried to introduce it, and then I found I was spending more and more money on it. I did invent a product to actually aid in doing the routine. Now, the routine is just simply human movement, and you can actually do it with spending nothing. And that was my original approach, just trying to get it out there, get people to do it, because it was just so incredible when I did it by accident one day on a Saturday, come in to go to school on a Monday, get ready, dress out, get ready to practice basketball, and suddenly I'm jumping through the roof. I mean, I'm Superman for a day. Now, it will go away. It's not like you can do this one day and it's changed you forever. I don't think anybody would think that would be reasonable, because you're not doing it long enough to change muscle structure, cellular structure. Scientifically, I didn't find out what actually is happening inside of the body. This was just simply cause and effect. A scientific study to figure out, if it was impacting what, you would have to be a cellular study, and that was beyond the capacity of what I could fund. The study I funded actually was still a $10,000 study, so I have invested some money in this potential business, and but it's scientifically proven now. So again, this vlog is going to be more about that journey, and I hope you guys go along with me on this journey. And by the way, anybody that sees a nugget in there, or particularly about this business that I'm going to talk about on these podcasts or these vlogcasts, if you have any impact or have a idea or actually want to get involved, hey, reach out to me. I'd love to get people involved. I don't mean it as a brag. I have told people in the past I've got $1 billion business, and maybe some of you had said things like that too. I understand people are going to be dismissive. They're going to go, oh yeah, that sounds great, and then as soon as you walk away, they're going to go, boy, he's lost his marbles. And I don't blame them, because I've probably done the same thing to other people. And I guess one of the final moments that got me to get off my butt and start this vlog, and actually going to start a vlog and develop the business itself, was riding along with my 14-year-old daughter in the car. And she's a little bit athlete. She plays some basketball. She was really good at track. And so I've been working with her with the routine, obviously, to improve her basic skills. But driving along in the car, she goes, Dad, I really do hope you make StretchStride into a successful business, because, Mom doesn't believe it. And when you hear something like that, you have a choice. You get mad, but I'm not mad. My wife is a wonderful person, wonderful mother, wonderful wife, put up with me for 20 long years. But there is a little part, everybody, I think, would have to admit, there's a little part deep inside of you that just wants your family, for sure, to believe in every crazy idea you've ever come up with. Now, does she believe the routine works? Absolutely. She has seen it. She's witnessed it. She's listened to me. She knows there's science behind it. What she doesn't believe in, that I think my daughter was insinuating, is, am I going to make a bunch of money with it? And really, in that sense, she's right. not wrong. So I'm turning what could be a negative. It's not really a negative. I don't want anybody to get that impression. But I am turning that energy into something positive. So here we go. This is the launch of Boomer Builds a Business. My name is Rob Skolman. I hope you guys come along for this journey. This is chapter 1, I'm going to call it. In chapter 2, we're going to move along. And at some point, I'll probably bring in maybe some footage from the other channel. That's going to be more technical in nature, me demonstrating it, training some people. The business nature of that is going to be me introducing an ebook that explains the routine that I'm gonna try to sell on that channel. This channel is not actually the one that's going to be a business in and of itself. It is simply a way to me to document this journey and share it with a bunch of people, old and young. If you're young, you young people have a lot of advantages over us. You guys are, as one industry veteran termed it, you're AI native, on top of being just computer native, phone native, social media native. You've got all those advantages. Now, I am gearing this, as the title says, to hopefully inspire some of us older people to definitely not retire and refire. So that's enough for today. I will catch you guys in chapter 2 soon. I'm going to try to be be punctual with these specific time frames. But since this is the first, I haven't really nailed down how often I'm going to be able to do this, but hopefully a couple times at least a week. For now, thanks for watching, and join me on this journey. Again, any information, any sharing you guys can give or want to give, hey, that's awesome. I'd love for it to become a community of boomers. Hey, young people too, but definitely boomers building businesses. Take care.